How often do you engage in fitness activity?
I feel like a couple times a week,
Mm,
like maybe 3 or 4 times a week.
um, what's the next question? Do you think like you're like the only athletic one like in your family?
No,
Okay.
no, everybody in my family is athletic. Every day they work out.
So you kind of grew up that way?
Yeah, I
Okay.
grew up, well, in high school I did 4 sports, like, consistently, so, yeah.
Um, you did running in high school, right?
Yeah.
What made you do that?
I did it in middle school, and I really liked it because it was hard. So, so then I kind of got recruited, like in like when you go transitioned into high school, they have tables of all the like clubs that they have at the school, and I was talking to like with one of the captains, and she basically recruited me, and um, yeah, I just started first day, like a week before school, we started practice, and then I just kept going on because I liked it.
What is it that you like most about it?
I think the motivation, like going from high school to running outside without a group is kind of difficult without having motivation from your peers around you and like putting that, I guess, pressure on you. And like if you're with somebody you can like in high school you always know like the person who's like somewhat at your level. So when you're like competing with them, you know like okay, where do I need to be? You know, what times do I need to hit? Like what is like I guess my goal basically. But then when running by yourself, you kind of lose that.
So would you say like uh, comparing data kind of helps you progress?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Would you say like it adds a bit of pressure though?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Could you like elaborate on that a little more?
I think like it just gets difficult when going from like pushing yourself then to being like, oh my gosh, why didn't I hit this time? Like I like was feeling so good, but I didn't do good, you know. And I don't know, seeing people, also seeing comparing yourself to others and being like, wait, but she's slower than me. Why am I doing so bad compared to her? Or some like negative thought. I feel is just continuously having if I'm looking at people's times, what they're doing, like how they're working in a workout, and then how they are doing in that workout, and then going to a race and seeing that they were really bad during this workout, but then they completely like demolished me at a race. You know, like they're never consistent. But when you push yourself so hard and you try to be as consistent as possible, and it's still not enough to create the times that you want, it can be a little bit disheartening.
What do you do to like combat like those negative thoughts so that you know?
I don't know. I just tell myself I try my best.
Okay.
That like it's you can only push your body so much, and you can only push your mental so much. And if you just keep pushing, you'll either get injured or you'll go into a state of I hate this sport.
Oh, so you think there's like a limit between like if you push too hard then you might quit, or like if you don't
Yeah,
see the results you want, you might like
yeah.
stop.
Stop, yeah. Like if you're not consistently seeing progress, it can be really difficult to have that motivation to keep doing it. Because if you're doing everything of what you consider is quote unquote correct and you're not meeting the goals that you want, it gets difficult to motivate yourself to be like, okay, I want to come into practice every day, make a change, get better in what I love.
What about like the social aspect? Because there is obviously like, oh, I want to improve
Yeah.
on a day to day, but there's also like the social aspect
Mm-hmm.
of it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, do you feel like that also like um, helps you to, I guess, continue running consistently?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like even for high school, like that was one of the reasons why I kept going because so many of the seniors quit, and I did it because I loved the people I was around and
Mm,
like the friendships that I were making. And not only do you see them as like friendly competition, but you also see them as like friends who will talk to you after you have like a bad day or like have a bad race or something like that. So they're a good way to get out of the negative headspace as well.
Okay.
Did that answer your question?
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
sure if it did.
I'll look back on it and see, but yeah, I'm just gonna. Um, how comfortable are you with sharing your fitness data with others?
I'm not comfortable at
Not
all. I hate
comfortable.
it.
What do you think makes you so reluctant to like not share your data?
I think because like the pressure I put on myself, like in high school, like I know my times from high school and the fact that like I'm not consistent right now, like looking back, like looking at where I'm at now and then comparing myself to like my high school self, it gets really embarrassing, I guess, in a way,
Mm.
when you're posting it to all your friends who are consistent and then you're over here running really slow times. I just I just don't even like it at all.
Would you say you get like overwhelmed looking at other people's
Oh
data?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
What are your thoughts on like an app that instead of comparing data, you compare like progress?
I think I, I think that's way better.
You think it would feel like maybe what would you think it would, like you feel it would motivate you to like use the app more or like do you still feel like it would be overwhelming?
I think so, like, because usually like the comparison comes with times. Like if I'm seeing somebody's running like a 7:30 flat or something, and or like as their easy pace, and I'm over here, I don't know, running really really slow, that kind of shatters my mental or like kind of messes it up. But if I'm seeing like percentages of, oh, like this person is like 10% like growth in speed or whatever, like I'd rather take that than compare myself with that person on what they're running at.
Uh, what are your thoughts on like gamifying like uh, like a running app where you get certain rewards, certain like badges, um, and like yeah, and comparing that with I guess your friends too. I don't know.
I think I'd be indifferent. Like it
Okay.
doesn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't say like it particularly motivates me, but I wouldn't say I'd be like, oh, like I don't want to run because I don't have a chance of getting this badge. You know what I mean?
Okay. Um, yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
That's good.
I hope I
Thanks.
answered your questions.
Yeah, that was good.